Good afternoon. Thank you. I am Chief P.J. Smith, P.J. Smith, S-M-I-T-H. First and foremost, our thoughts and prayers go out to the family of the female juvenile that was shot last night, keeping her in our thoughts and her family in our thoughts and prayers. Just before 9 p.m. last night, Salisbury police officers responded to the report of shots fired in the area of 15th Street in North Jackson. Prior to arrival, we heard that a sheriff's deputy was already in the area and had started a pursuit with a potential suspect vehicle. Upon arrival, the vehicle had wrecked, and the occupants of the vehicle fled on foot. It was then found that we had a juvenile victim that had been shot, so emergency care was provided. She was transported to the VA hospital, where she was airlifted to Brenner Children's Hospital, and she underwent surgery. And currently, the last update we had was she is in their ICU unit in stable condition. Because of the involvement between the sheriff's deputy that was already on scene and our officers, this turned into a joint investigation, and it is ongoing. Currently, there has been no arrest made, but there are some people of interest that we are talking to. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Chief Deputy Owens with the Rowan County Sheriff's Department, and he can explain the Sheriff's Department's involvement in this case, and then we'll take some questions. Okay?
I'm Jason Owens. I'm the Chief Deputy with the Rowan County Sheriff's Office. I would again like to reiterate what the Chief said about our condolences and everything, and prayers go out to the family and the young juvenile who was injured. Hopefully everything's going to be fine with her. Our involvement is last night at approximately 9 p.m. we had a deputy who was in the area of the shooting that occurred. The deputy heard the shots. He was in the area trying to investigate to figure out where the shots were coming from. This was prior to the 911 call coming in, and he at that time was on foot trying to locate the victim in this case, in which a vehicle came speeding towards him. It swerved into, he was actually kind of jogging down the road on Jackson Street, and the vehicle was going towards him, and as the vehicle approached him, he thought the vehicle was trying to run him over. At that same time, individuals from inside that vehicle began firing weapons at him, firearms at him. The deputy then kind of ducked out of the way, got off the roadway to keep from getting run over. As the vehicle was going past him, the individuals in the car continued to fire at him, firing multiple shots at him. He then returned fire towards the vehicle, and the vehicle continued down Jackson Street and wrecked just a few yards down the road from there. Ran into, I believe, a telephone pole or something like that, but the vehicle wrecked. When the vehicle wrecked, 4 individuals from the vehicle exited the vehicle. They again continued to fire at the officer. The officer did not return fire at that time because there was a house located behind the vehicle. He did not feel like he could safely engage the suspects, so he did not fire. He was very fortunate he was not injured. We're very fortunate that the suspects were not injured. We did not find that anybody was injured in the case. The 4 individuals ran from the scene. That part's Salisbury's investigation, so I'm not sure exactly if any of those individuals have been apprehended or not. That'd be a question for the Chief Smith. But our investigation is the officer-involved shooting part of it. We did call the North Carolina SBI, which is typical on a lot of officer-involved shootings. An agent did come out. Typically, they don't investigate a case unless there's someone injured. because no one was injured as a result of that officer-involved shooting, they did not investigate the case. So we are doing our own internal investigation at this point.